All right, so you guys are in this command room. There is a circular bank of computers, bodies on the floor next to those computers. Looks like they may have been working at them. Everybody make me a piloting check.
Ooh, piloting.
Mm-hmm.
And Sean, we're going to start with you.
Okay, I rolled a 14.
You get exactly a 14. You are trained, but it just looks like you have no modifier to it. Dramir.
3.
It's actually an 8. And you are trained, so that works. Basis 1.
2.
That's a 7. And again, you're trained. And Drazit.
2.
That's a 9. Actually, the only person that knows anything about this is Wedlet. And Wedlet, you realize that this is part of the... it is part of the command center that runs the ship. Now, this isn't where they pilot the ship or do anything like that, but this handles communication, science, operations, that kind of stuff.
Okay. So I look around and say like something like that. Oh, so say communications day.
Okay. And there's a door to your east and a door to your west.
Would I think that there would be like maybe like some form of social record or like a record of like what the ship does here?
You would definitely think that. Roll me a computers check.
Okay. That's a 19.
It's actually a 24.
Sweet.
And that's enough to know that you're on the ship Aquarius. And looking back at the ship's logs, you realize that you guys are a ship that delivers fresh aqua to different planets that may not have aqua.
Water delivery.
So we're on a water tanker.
Basically, yes. You also get some other information that this is actually quite a large ship and would take several hundred people to run. And noting all the bodies on the floor, you realize that these are all your crewmates that are in the same uniform as you.
Huh. Okay.
So they're same people that are all passed out, like we're all wearing the same uniform?
You're all wearing the same uniform.
Why are we special? How come everyone else is knocked out and we're not?
And
we woke up with face like respirators too, so if it was gas, maybe that's why.
Oh, maybe we were in some sort of like hospital bay. I don't know.
And if you remember from the beginning, you did have a cut across your head. And Drew was right. You had those respirators on. And so whatever happened to these guys, you probably got saved from it because you were breathing pure oxygen from the ship's med bay.
So is there something we can check on the computers that might be connected to some sort of gas that knocked everybody out?
You could try to review the surveillance footage. Go ahead and roll me that computers check.
Okay.
Computers. Can I aid him?
That's a 19. Which is pretty good for a Vesk, I think.
Yeah. It's actually a 20.
Nice.
You have one rank in computers. And you are able to go back in the computer banks and you can see a period of time a while ago where it looked like something hit the ship and everybody was jarred, but then nothing happened for a while. And while you only have cameras on the inside of the ship, you don't know what happened on the outside of the ship. But then it's like an hour or two later, as you're watching through the security footage, you notice that this green fog starts coming out of all the ventilation shafts, and that's when everybody fell. But by this point, the initial impact had caused all four of you to hit your head on something. So they took you to medical bay in that time, put you on all the masks and everything, and you were in the medical bay. Um, and looking around the cameras, you actually see several different areas where there are now people walking around, and all of the people appear to either be goblins or some form of larger goblin, maybe hobgoblins. And the two most noted areas are the cargo bays and the bridge.
Hmm. Well, the bridge is important. Bridge is the big one.
What do we do?
We head there.
But how are we gonna get rid of all these things?
Grenades.
We
Lots
gotta
of
come up with a plan.
grenades.
Mhm.
You guys, let's see. Is there like an entrance elevator to the bridge? Something like that?
Well, looking at the security cameras, you realize that you're on the same level as the bridge now.
Oh.
And I said there was an exit to the east and an exit to the west. If you actually go west, you're going to go down a long hallway and be in the bridge.
Yeah, there are some grenades. But then we'll
Okay.
blow up the bridge. That might be bad.
You know, I grab my axe and I start heading right towards the bridge. I'll look behind me to see if anybody's following me, but being who
Yes.
I am right now, I think I'm just gonna head straight to the bridge.
Okay.
Oh, there he goes. He's going. Okay.
To the bridge.
Just some motivation.
Okay.
I'm gonna
As
try and
you-
Take the med
next
lab
to
in one hand and the gnome in the other, and I just start marching towards the bridge.
As you all make your way down towards the bridge, you pass a hallway that looks to be officer quarters. And there's a closed door at the end of the hallway where you presumably think the bridge is.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Do we want to clear the officer quarters out
Yeah,
before
open.
we go to the bridge? Maybe there's some cool stuff in the officer quarters.
obstacle
Closed up.
course.
Do you go in the officers' quarters?
Yes. Maybe I am the officer. I must learn.
And
I have a feeling that none of us are officers.
as you enter the officers' quarters, they're pretty basic. You see a couple of the quarters belong to people that you saw in that last room, and but one of you enters here, and it's actually Wedlet. You enter here, and you're like, wait a second. Or I'm sorry, it's not Wedlet. What am I looking at here?
It is I.
No.
It is Drazit.
Anybody
is-
but me.
It is. Oh, come on. This is the problem with playing it this.
Draymir?
I am the information officer.
It is actually Draymir.
Yes.
And you realize that one of these is yours, and you realize that as you look around, you see that this quarters belongs to you, but it says Chief Science Officer. And so it appears that you're the Chief Science Officer on the ship. And so you look around these quarters, but being that it's crew members of yours that you don't want to steal from them, you don't find anything that could help you in this mission, so you just leave them alone. And there's a locked door at the end of the hallway.
Right. Can I get the door open in any way?
It would be an engineering check because it's been locked and basically locked out from the inside.
Do I have anything already? I'll try
Hmm.
that.
Okay. You make that engineering check.
3.
It's actually a plus 10, so it's a 13, but it's not high enough.
Incredible.
Um,
Hey, you with the big axe.
That's exactly it. I'm taking my axe. I'm kind of like, maybe we could kind of bash the door open.
okay. It's an automatic hit on a unattended object, so just roll me damage.
So much for the element of surprise.
As much as I hate to wreck my own ship because it dishonors the Empire, 11, 9, I'm going to say 35 if I'm still adding my attack bonus.
A 35 does some damage to the door, but you feel like it would take you probably 10 minutes or so of just constantly swinging at this door to get through it. And that it's a very secure door.
I curse in what I'm presuming I can still speak my native tongue, so I'm going to say something really foul in desk
Okay.
that I don't want to repeat on our PG-13 stream. But I assure you, it's colorful.
I have a question for the GM.
Yes.
I have in my pack a navigational map. Would that help me find another way into the bridge?
Well, it could, except that this is a star map.
Okay.
And as you pull this star map out, you realize that you had some job related to this star map, and oh yeah, you're the navigational officer for this ship. And while you didn't have officer quarters up here, you realize that you actually have an access card to get into the bridge. Also,
Wow.
I just like I'm looking through my pack and I go, oh, I didn't see that earlier.
and you put the card in, and the door opens, and it actually looks like they had closed the blast doors on this bridge, which is why it would have taken you so long to get through. But as the doors open, you see 4 figures inside the bridge. 2 of them are goblins. 2 of them are very larger goblins, almost like they're hobgoblins. Actually, they are hobgoblins.
Oh,
And,
look at that.
and one of the hobgoblins turns and looks at you guys and goes, I didn't realize any of you were still awake. This is my ship now. I am Rubbledock. And these are my pirates. We're taking your ship. Prepare to die.
Newsflash, bozos.
And
Demoralize.
Demoralized.
everybody, let's roll for initiative.
Hey, remember those
I
grenades
have
you
these
had?
cool weapons. What do I have here? There we go.
No. Whoa. Oh. I got a 1.
Oh,
So I'm bringing out the heavy artillery now.
okay.
Like, this is the special occasion one.
Let's see, my initiative bonus is 3, so that's a 16 for me.
Okay, hang on. Give me just a second. I gotta get mine down.
It's all good. The great thing about captions is that you could just read them.
These guys are rolling rocks. Not really. Which one is this? Okay, that's better.
Receiving incoming transmission from Jordan B 378.
All right. All right, Sean.
Yes.
What did you have?
I rolled a 16. Or I got a 16 total, sorry.
Okay.
We have donation alert. Wee.
Okay.
From incoming transmission from Toothpick97. Donated $20. Message received. For my dear friend Wado Jeff, who is playing D&D and Starfinder in support of One Drop for Flint.
All right. So Wado Jeff
Yay!
is actually going to get a pretty good bonus right now. And
Natural 20s for the rest of the game.
no, you're actually. Once I could pull it up here. Where did all the characters go?
Oh, give them their entire sheet.
Yeah, you get your entire sheet. Hang on 1 second. Oh, there it is.
Thanks a lot.
And
You get something that in most games people already have, but not this one.
and
No more ones. No more ones.
sorry, I had these all downloaded to the other computer, so it's going to take me a second.
It's all good. Ooh. I hadn't actually read these. It's like, give every player one item on their character sheet they don't already know. Give one player their entire sheet. Every player gets a bottle cap. Roll twice, take better. And $50 every player gets their entire sheets with backstories. Oh,
Oh,
that would be
I'm craving
Okay.
it right now.
that'd be
So
pretty
Jeff-
good.
So Jeff, if you take a look at Discord, I just posted your character sheet and your abilities index. And all right, so I got Sean. Dramir, what was your initiative?
15.
15. All right. And Drazit.
I have 1 second here. I'm just going through here. Dun, 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 dun. So I have plus 16 for my initiative, so that's a 30 for initiative.
A 30? Okay.
I think I got plus 16 for initiative. Where is initiative on the sheet?
Dang.
Drazit, you have. You have a +1.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a 15 then.
Dramir is above you. Okay.
I got a 0000001.
0000001.
And that was basis is at the bottom with a 1. All right. All right. It is one of their turns. It is. This is one of the goblins, and you see that he's holding a shield. Wedley, you realize he has some of the same abilities that you do. Hint, hint. And so he's holding a shield and a knife. Or rather, it's a one-handed scepter. And he runs right up to Drazat and is going to try to attack you. 25 to hit your KAC.
Okay, 25. My KAC is 29.
Wow. Okay.
Nah, son.
There you go.
It was a nice try, but the Empire will always, always win.
Um, and since he moved and took an action, it is Wedlet's turn.
Okay. Wedlet is going to take the incendiary grenade that she got from her buddy Drazat and roll it on into the room in the middle of those goblins,
Okay.
targeting the lead one.
Targeting the lead one. Go ahead and roll that attack.
Okay, it's a 16 on the die. I haven't tried just do a regular ranged attack. So.
Hold on.
Thrown a grenade.
What incendiary grenade was that? That was an incendiary
2.
grenade 2. Give me a second here.
No worries. Just gonna roll it, like a little dodgeball. or maybe a kickball, but don't kick it back. Don't do that.
It does all of it, all the damage.
Yes, they're all dead. Great, cool. We take over the bridge,
Hold on.
right? But the bridge is now on fire.
Oh, that's why. As you go roll this grenade, you realize that you don't have a proficiency in grenades,
Oh, okay.
and so the maximum you could get is a 10, which will miss. We'll see if it does any other damage. No, it doesn't. It rolls off, and you forgot to pull the pin. So
I'm taking responsibility for this. I should have never let the gnome have a grenade.
Dramir, you're up.
Yes.
I would like to stealth, or try to stealth.
Okay.
If possible.
So roll me that stealth check.
4.
That's an 11. But it does not beat their passive perception, so you do not stealth. So they could still see you, but you still have an attack left.
Well, I'm going to throw a grenade.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's see if you have proficiency in grenades.
14.
A 14. Which kind of grenade did you have?
With frag grenades.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Good old frags. Big money, big money, big money, big money. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
You do have proficiency. That was a frag grenade 3, I believe.
Sweet.
Okay, hold on. All right. And all right. Frag grenade 3 for you is. Why aren't you showing up? Hold on 1 second. I know I added it, but it didn't.
Success.
There it goes. Okay. And that is a plus 8 to hit. So what'd you roll originally?
14.
22. Which one were you throwing it at? The main guy?
The main guy.
Okay.
I mean, they are all together.
Except for one of them, which ran up on Drazit.
Then the three they are.
Okay.
Are
So
still
we'll say you
together.
throw it at the main guy, and that will miss him, but it will actually hit in a square next to him, so they'll all get splash damage. And that is.
So I have a question. Is the frag grenade going to set off the incendiary grenade?
Hey, that's a good
Yeah.
question.
That's 4d6 worth of damage for those three. So go ahead and roll that for me. And no, it's not. That-
Ah.
13.
okay. And it's Drazit's turn.
Okay. Now that I know my entire character sheet, I'm still going to use my big axe.
Yeah, right. I'm going to do the same thing I did a minute ago.
I'm going to take the big axe. I'm going to swipe it at the. There's the two larger hobgoblins in front, right?
Yeah, they're both actually the two goblins were in front. One of them ran up, so there's another goblin in the front.
Okay, so let's get rid of the actually,
But you could get to one of the ones in the back. Not the main guy, but the other one.
okay, I can probably use I have explosive entrance, so I can swift on the first round, which is this, or reaction when I take a crit, and I can use a resolve point to inflict a flat-footed or off target on all flows within range for 1 round.
Okay.
So this is the first round. I kind of like to do that so I can maybe try to get the two goblins flat-footed as well too, and then kind of charge through and slam my axe into one of these bigger guys. I don't feel right picking on the little people. I just want to
Okay.
leave them for like the gnome, and then I'm gonna go after the larger ones.
Okay. So, is that a roll or is that?
Yeah, it's a DC 20. It's a well, they have to do a check. The goblins will have to do a check, and I'm going to
Okay.
use a resolve point as well too. So
Okay.
For those of us who don't know what flat-footed is that like a reduced AC condition?
So flat-footed.
oh, I wish I had my condition deck down here.
That's all right. I got the GM screen right here.
Oh, you got the screen? That's perfect. Third panel from the
Yeah.
left.
Flat-footed would be a -2 penalty to AC, and they can't take reactions.
Ooh,
There you
okay,
go.
yeah, super.
So we're going to.
It's a 10-foot radius, so I figure I can get the two goblins in front and then get them off flat-footed. I'm going to use the resolve point to do that. And
Okay.
then I can charge the big guy. It's
Okay.
kind of like a swift. Explosive entrance is what it's called.
Okay.
And not because I ate a lot of tacos last night.
Fortitude. I just have to see what check it is. That's a 3. That one's a 16. Hold on 1 second.
I think it's a DC 20 fortitude check, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I could be wrong, though.
So the hobgoblin, the one hobgoblin, not the main guy, but the other one in the back is flat-footed. That's a 26 for the goblin. And the main guy, pretty sure that's going to pass. It is a... Oh, no, that's a 16. So the main guy and... Actually, both hobgoblins are flat-footed now.
The goblins are fine?
The goblin. Well, the one goblin is. What's the radius on that?
10 feet.
Um.
So 20-foot diameter.
All right. I just knocked over my camera.
It's okay. I
That-
thought the world was turning. I actually turned with you.
Yeah. That is not gonna hit the other goblin.
Oh well.
Because he moved up, and we are. All right. So now you can charge at the goblin.
Yeah. Going after the big guy.
Oh, the big guy. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what do you roll?
I roll a 26.
Against KC? That will hit.
Yes. Go, big guy.
Go. So we got 12.
Right?
1, 13. So 28 points of damage. That's disappointing.
Okay.
Never thought I'd ever say that ever. 20 points of
Sure.
damage. That's disappointing.
All right. That is your turn. And now a bunch of them get to go.
Oh boy.
Yay. Bring it.
And so actually the one you just hit,
The boss man.
Heals over and dies.
Yes.
no,
course.
he is far from dying.
He takes
Um,
the entire round to write a letter of encouragement to his associates.
He actually pulls out this nice little this blade, and as he pulls it out, he flips a switch and it starts spinning. It's called a spined buzz blade.
Uh-oh.
And he's gonna attack Drazit with it.
Yes.
And 14.
No.
That's gonna miss. Yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to hit you. But that's all right. That's his turn. The another one. Let's
So
see.
it's more like a battery operated fan that he pulls out of his pocket.
Yeah, something like
that.
Probably took it out of his wife's drawer. That's
The goblin next to the goblin next to
Humor.
Drazat takes a 5-foot step to get behind you compared to the other guy, and he is actually going to and doing this, he actually is going to roll a check, and that's a 29, so he passes, which means he can now take a trick attack. And he has a hammer in his hand. And rolls a 3 and a 7 on the die for an 11 and a 15. I'm gonna guess both of those miss. At Drazit.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
they do.
I don't know why I keep attacking you.
Why do I keep
Spend them.
attacking
I
you?
would like you to continue this because I
Seems to
have
work.
an extraordinarily large amount of hit points and stamina.
Well, I don't think I've hit you yet, so it doesn't matter.
Nope.
And the main guy, let's see, what does he want to do?
Demoralize.
Demoralize.
Demoralize. You've been demoralized.
He's actually gonna look at all of you, and he's gonna go, "You're all going to die here," and it's an intimidate check.
Okay. Do we can test it with something?
against your guys' will. Now, who has the highest will here?
I have no idea.
Have I given you your will yet?
Nope.
All right. So
No.
Dramir, you have a +8. Drazit has a +8, but you already know that. Basis 1 has a +10, and Wedlet has a +5. So it's going to be against the passive will of Basis 1, which will be a 20.
Okay.
Um,
I cannot be swayed.
and he rolls an 11, so you guys are not intimidated. And that is his standard action, and he is definitely not going to move because Drazit, if he moves, Drazit's going to hit him. And
Yes,
Basis
yes,
1,
I am.
Aha. Yep. Unlocking. Aiming at him and telling him to demoralize himself. Turn
Okay.
in. And then, just kidding. Ha ha ha. And I shoot the incendiary grenade that he threw and that she threw, and that it did not do anything, and it's just sitting there.
Oh,
Right.
you're going to shoot the grenade.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll me that attack.
Right.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
This is a 24.
You know
no,
that Drazat's like right in the
29
middle
to
of all
hit.
that, right?
You just got done
got-
saying you had a lot of HP.
I've got you. I'll heal you.
So you do shoot the grenade. That's going to cause the grenade to explode.
The risk was calculated.
What is
Proceeding.
incendiary grenade?
Just a bunch of meat bags to you, aren't you? You little android grenade killer.
Hold on, I gotta look up and see what the damage on that is.
I will unplug you and plug you back in. We'll start working again.
Is it they're incendiary too, aren't they?
Right.
It's 2d6.
All right. So roll me 2d6 worth of damage, Drew.
Okay. 5.
Okay. So the 3 of them plus Drazit are all gonna take 5 points of incendiary damage. And that will be your turn. It is back to the top of the order. Give me just a second.
I try to walk towards the if we're in the is this the room that controls the like piloting and everything?
Yeah, so you see a
Okay.
pilot's chair, you see a captain's chair.
Okay.
You
Yeah, I'd like
think
to
that
walk towards there and try to be in the position to start
Okay,
taking
can-
over.
you can do that. You won't be able to get all the way there.
Okay.
But you can definitely start going that way. And all right, it's one of their turns. Hang on.
I think it's the one that ran up to us, the one that was like a vanguard as well.
Yeah. And so the Vanguard it was standing next to Drazit, but he moved. And the next one through the door is going to be Dramir. That would be closest. And so he's going to go up to Dramir, and he is going to make a knockdown attempt at Dramir. Now, it is an attack roll against your KAC. That is a 22.
Have that yet.
Oh, you don't have your KAC yet? Okay. That is your KAC is a 26. So that does not
Nice.
hit. So that is his turn. Wedlet, you're up.
Wedlet! So, Wedlet's gonna see this fool, like, coming over to his buddy Dramir. Be like, what? There's a lot of mess going on over there. Must stab this guy.
Okay.
And that's gonna be a 23 versus EAC.
That is not a hit.
Oh, darn. Okay. And I'm gonna get, if I'm not already, I want to get right next to Dramir.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Dramir, you're up.
I guess I'm gonna try out my hook knife with that goblin
Okay.
that came up to me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that attack real quick.
Try out your new weapon.
Ooh,
Um,
Oh no.
That's not gonna hit.
surprise.
What's the bonus with the hook knife?
Yeah, give me just a second. I gotta add it to his sheet.
Look at this guy trying to be fancy with his new weapon.
Uh,
Got a lot of mimic lovers in chat.
It's been going on for days, right?
Normally, your hook knife would have given you a +8 with 1d8 plus 11 slashing damage, but because of the non-hit, it is Drazit's turn.
All right. I'm going to do a quick scan of the room. Does anybody look like any of my crew look like they're in danger of being, hurt by something?
The only well, you do, and Dramir and Wedlet are both in combat with one of them. But you have 3 right in front of you.
Need to get rid of these so I can protect the little ones. I'm going to swing my axe at the same one I hit before, so
Okay.
that's going to be only a 21 this time.
A 21 against Casey. Gotta love.
3.
Will not hit. Oh, hold on, that's the wrong one. That still won't hit. All right. It is their turn. This guy that you just swung at is going to.
Space goblins!
This guy's going to take a 5-foot step back. And no, he's not. He's going to swing 2 hammers at Drazit.
No, take the 5-foot steps back.
No.
I like that one.
That's a 19 to hit. And a 24 to hit.
Nope.
I
KAC.
laugh at his pitiful swings.
Oh, jeez. The main guy is going to
I'm going to stare at him and make sure that he's really ready to make that decision.
the main guy is going to
No.
Or-
No.
he's actually going to pull no.
Stop it.
He is going to look at each of his people and he's going to give them a look and say, "You better get them." And that's actually one of his envoy improvisations to bolster them, which passes. And so they each get a +2 on their next roll against one of you. And that's his turn, and it is the other one's turn. Because I think I skipped him. I did. All right. The guy in the back is actually going to cast a spell. And he's going to cast it on.
And it turned into a ballroom.
Drazit.
Put a spell on you.
Drazit, I need you to make me a will save.
Piece of cake. 27.
Okay, that passes. And so
It's a
his
19,
spell,
so I'm taking it.
Yeah.
his spell does nothing. All right, that's his turn.
I'm
Basic-
Drazit the Great.
That's it. Nothing seems to affect Drazit.
Invincible.
up.
He just stands there while they try and hit him and like shoot magic at him, and he just biff, biff. Right, just
Scratch my armor.
Basis, what do you want to do?
Oh, sorry. I was looking for donations. No, none found.
Okay.
I am accepting this boss goblin surrender or demoralizing him
Okay.
with the screamer pistol.
Okay.
24.
24 misses.
What?
excuse me.
And, that'll bring us back to the top of the order again for round 3. It's the Vanguard's turn, who's right next to Dramir,
Yep.
and
being double
I would just keep walking towards
Wedley?
the pilot chair, you know?
okay, yeah. So you can keep going there. You actually make it there, but it looks like all the systems are offline for some reason.
Okay, I'll try to boot them up next time.
And let's see, who does he want to hit? He's actually gonna hit Wedlet, or try to. Again, he has this one-handed scepter out. And looking at this scepter, Wedlet, you would think that it's made of bone almost. And he rolls a 24 against your KAC.
I have no idea if that hits or not because I have not been. No one's tried to hit me.
Oh. Your
You're about to learn.
your KAC with your shield up is a 32.
Oh, yeah, nah.
That doesn't hit. Wow. Okay. And that's his turn. Wedlet, it is your turn.
All right, so I deflect that blow with his like bony scepter, and I go, and try to shield bash him.
Okay. You go to shield bash him. Roll me that check.
That's a 13.
Um, actually, it's a 26.
Nice.
And that's 3d6 plus 14 damage.
Oh, 3d6 plus 14.
Yes.
Oh, goody.
Jurassic finds this acceptable.
Sounds like an alright amount of damage. That might be alright. Oh, snap. Okay, so that's, what was the plus? Sorry?
14.
So that's, that's 29 damage.
All right. He felt that. And that would bring us to Dramir.
I'm going to use the hook knife again.
Okay.
Yes. Persistence. No 2s or 4s. Not allowed.
Never give up
16.
hope.
Or 24s. They're no good.
16. Yeah. Oh, shoot. What was your plus to that?
What did you roll?
An 8, so 16.
That misses. Just see here. Okay. So that would bring us to Drazit.
Well, I'm thinking it's an axe to the face. Or
You know, because.
that is 31.
I do believe that hits. Hang on one second.
Sorry.
Let's just say it hits.
It hits.
That made me ill for a moment.
So what is the damage?
5, 12, 27.
Okay. That little goblin doesn't like you at all. Oh wait, I did that the wrong way. Hang on. 27.
I don't like him. I don't like him at all.
I thought I was going after the big envoy guy.
No, the goblin was in front, and you can't
Okay.
get the envoy without taking him out.
Oh, the goblin's gonna go then. He's gotta go.
All right, it is.
So sorry, little guy.
Does the goblin look hurt?
It definitely looks hurt. It looks like you haven't hit into its actual HP yet, though. So, but you've definitely done some damage to it. It is one of them in the back, and he is going to cast a spell on all of his people.
Why is no one casting spells on me?
Actually, no. He's going to cast a spell on Drazit again.
Will save, correct?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a will save.
Now, it appears that my luck is running out. I have a 9 in total. I just rolled a 1.
Oh, okay, that's a fail. And he just looks at you and says,
Womp, womp, womp.
"Go away." And he just casts suggestion on you. And so you have to follow his suggestion until which time either 8 hours has passed, or he dies. And so he says go away, which means he basically wants you to walk away. So on your turn, you can take the appropriate actions. That
Can
is
I-
his turn.
Can I do a mysticism check? When
Sure.
16.
16 on the die for a total of 19. And you realize what he's done. You realize he's cast the spell suggestion. And it is now the guy who was in front of Drazit. He is actually going to move. And he has enough movement speed to get on the other side of Wedlet. But he needs to make an acrobatics check to get past Drazit. This is a contested check against your base reflex, which is 10 plus your reflex score, Drazit. And he rolled a 30.
We're just gonna say that he's able to do that
Okay.
without
So he
revealing how badly I just rolled again.
right. Well, no, it's not a roll. It's just 10 plus your reflex.
Yeah, I've got an 8. And
So, yeah.
my reflex is 4, so
Yeah. Okay.
12.
So, well, no, it'd be a 14, but he still passed. So he gets on the other side of Wedlet, and now that he's flanking Wedlet, he's going to attempt a trick attack. He gets the trick attack, so if he hits, extra damage. 16 against KAC. Wedlet?
Nope.
No, yeah.
Super no.
And the captain is up. The captain, seeing what his guy just did to Drazit, actually decides that he is going to move over to Dramir and try to, or not Dramir, Basis, who was going for the piloting deck.
Warning, warning.
And
Danger will run.
he pulls out a sword also. And one thing you notice about this sword that he pulls out is it actually looks like it has the symbol that's on the chest of your uniform on it, and it looks like an
What?
officer's sword. So it's almost like he stole this off one of
That's
the
not
bodies.
yours.
But he is going to roll a nat 20.
Oh.
All right. Finally, I hit one of you.
Oh no.
This is where our merry band takes a turn for the worst.
That's 5.
Oh, what was his name? Zordon's lackey, the robot.
Oh, Alpha 5.
Alpha.
He-
Yeah.
He is my cousin.
That's 42 points of slashing damage.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
what's I think I don't
What's
know
your-
what my total is. I had 16 gone. So here's another
Okay.
42. I don't know what my total is.
You're still good. You still have plenty of stamina left.
That's only stamina. That's not
that's
even
stam-
like getting into the hit points part of it.
No.
I am
Listen-
invincible.
And now it's your turn.
Aha! Well, I want to take that sword from him and stab him with it.
Okay.
Can I do that?
You to take it from him it would require you to somehow get it out of his hand.
Hmm.
Or you could just use whatever weapons you have, because you do have a knife. Actually, you have a
I do.
yeah, the ice needle.
Oh, the ice needle.
Yeah,
Ah.
we should
You
attack
used
his
it already.
hand.
Yeah. Yes.
We should attack his hand
will-
with the ice needle.
I will.
See if he
Yes,
can
I will.
drop
Stab him in the eye with the ice needle.
it. In the
Okay,
eye.
in the eye. All right, roll that for me.
This is my
Gross.
ice needle. Haha.
20.
Uh,
Another 25. 25.
Is that with? Well, okay, yeah. So that's your plus 11 added. 25 is a miss.
Oh, how strong is his eye?
Darn.
And that will bring us back to the top of the order. It's the Vanguard's turn.
Can I do anything with the ship? Like try to steer it or anything?
Because he came over, you are kind of occupied, and since you had to attack him, that's your standard
Oh.
action.
Okay.
And so it is the Vanguard's turn. The Vanguard, having both Dramir and Wedlet in front of him, is going to attack Wedlet because he looks like the bigger threat. And
She's the smaller threat, but yeah, she's more threatening.
yeah,
I suppose.
yeah. And actually is going to try to shield bash you. That's a 26 against KAC.
Nope.
No?
No. My
Oh,
KAC is 32.
I would have to hit a perfect 20 just
Yep.
to hit you.
He's like trying to
Um,
shield bash her, and she's just like, bink.
All right, well, Wedlet, it's your turn.
Wedley goes, let me show you how it's done. Boom. Brings the shield down.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be a 31.
A 31 hits. Now, as part of your shield bash, you get to make an entropic strike. Now, this is a...
So I use I use an entropic point.
Well, you can if you want to knock them down.
Sure, I want to knock him down.
Okay. Let me just see. Oh, never mind. It always fails. So they're knocked down if you use that point. But you also roll 2d6 plus 12.
On top of the attack?
Well, no, that's your attack.
Oh, it was 3d6 plus 14 last time I did it.
Okay, then yours is a little bit higher than theirs. So yeah, do your 3d6 plus 14.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, tasty, tasty damage. That's gonna be 28 damage.
Okay.
So I'm imagining she's kind of like pushes their shield aside for a moment and like, bink, just like whacks them
Yeah.
right on the kneecap. Or I guess they're about the same size as me, but right. in the
Yeah,
head.
they're about the same size as you. Dramir, you're up.
So we have Vanguard before us.
Right.
Okay. What is the stimulant about that I have?
Roll me a medicine check.
And you have a sedative.
26.
Okay. Give me just a second to pull it up here.
You have a sedative, a stimulant, a vaccine. Like a walking disease center. Walking pharmacy.
The stimulant.
Miniaturization.
This adrenaline-filled injection provides you with a burst of energy, allowing you to shrug off the effects of fatigue or exhaustion for a short time. Though it takes a toll on you. it's a tier 2 stimulant that lasts for 2d4 rounds. You would ignore all penalties due to fatigued or exhausted. And with that, I'm just going to go ahead and give you what the sedative does also, since you have those.
Yeah, that's gone already.
You should have had 2 of those, I thought. Yeah, did you have 2 or 1?
Just one, it looks like.
Maybe just 1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what do you want to do?
I don't know. I guess I'm gonna try it again with the...
Okay.
I have a drug dealer with a knife. I like it.
Yeah.
Good.
27.
A 27 is come on. 27 does hit.
Yes!
Yay!
1d8 plus 11. Is that right?
For the hook knife, yes.
19.
Nice.
That's max damage. Okay, there we go.
That's
Drazit.
a lot of damage.
Drazit, you're up. You have been suggested.
Yeah, so I'm going away. I was thinking that the cafeteria was downstairs. I'd go make myself a sandwich.
Okay. So you can move up to double your movement, which would get you back to the lift.
Sure.
All right. That's your
Can
turn.
I wave at anybody saying I'm hungry? I'm gonna go make myself a sandwich.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, hey.
As on your way out.
Pat the gnome on the head. Good luck, my little friend.
And
Where's he going?
That's hungry. Taking a walk.
and it's actually their turn now. And it would help if I pulled up the right character.
Suddenly he's wearing fuzzy slippers.
I didn't know that was an option.
And the one in the back, who's been casting the spells, is...
Yeah, please kill that guy.
Mimic sandwich. As you leave, you're like, oh, by the way, you should probably kill that guy. I'm gonna go make sandwich.
is actually going to...
Turn into a sandwich.
is actually going to cast a spell on...
What? They haven't been
Wedlet.
doing that. Okay.
I need you to make me a will save.
But I'm not good at those.
Can I choose another one?
Yeah, right. Do it. So I just roll and then
Yeah.
add my 5 will bonus.
Yes.
Okay. That's 6.
A 6. That's a fail. You actually are going to take 2 rounds of inflict pain.
Oh
they-
no.
They telepathically rack the target's mind and body with agonizing pain that imposes a -2 penalty to ability checks, attack rolls, and skill checks.
Oh, lovely.
And that is its turn.
Sorry, my little friend. I get a sandwich, and you're thinking about how good it's going to taste, and it hurts you.
Yeah. I wanted a sandwich.
Don't we all?
He's gonna use my special bread.
And all right, so this one is behind where... Okay, yeah, this is the operative. This one's behind Wedlet and Dramir. It's going to take an attack at Wedlet. I don't even know why I try.
You
one-
made these characters.
20, 4 and
No.
17.
Nope. Nope.
Okay. And
Like sitting there with the
the
right
leader.
shield behind, just like it's cute.
the leader
So angry.
is in combat with Dramir, or not Dramir, Basis 1.
I am invincible.
We'll see how long that lasts.
I need you. Actually, what is your will bonus? Do you know?
10.
Okay. That's a you failed his menacing gaze. Give me just a second.
Okay. Menacing gaze. Oh, I can do that.
Well done. Well done. Bravo.
I'd give him an extra +10 just for that.
Yeah, I need some. I need whatever inspiration is in this. We should donate to have everything go down by 10. I think we'll hit. We'll actually hit him. I'm just gonna pilot the ship. I'm ignoring him.
He just keeps hitting you. You're just like,
Yep. I'm busy.
that's very, very android-esque of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so as part of his menacing gaze, you take. So he demoralized you, so you can't take any actions this round. But he's gonna swing at you with his sword. Does a 16 hit your KAC?
Never. 30.
Okay. It's your turn. You can't take any actions, so it's actually the Vanguard's turn.
Just making a sandwich.
I really am demoralized.
And the Vanguard is going to attack Dramir with his scepter. 14?
Nope.
No. That's his turn. Wedley, you're up.
All right, Wedlet is gonna try and finish this sucker off. That's a natural 20.
Okay. That will definitely hit. Just give me the damage.
Okay, so do I just double the dice?
Yes.
Okay.
Double the dice and then add double your modifier.
Oh, okay. Alright. So that's gonna, so I'll just double up the total then. That is gonna be 48 damage.
You definitely see some blood squirt out as that hit goes through.
I mean, this is just literally like her putting her shield down and poking the shield, and then
Yeah.
her going bap.
And Dramir, it's your turn.
Punch Judy.
I'm gonna try to hit the one that uses magic with a frag grenade.
Nice.
Okay.
Good idea.
25.
A 25 is going to be a hit. So when you hit with a grenade, not only do you do the damage of the grenade, but you actually do get bludgeoning damage when you hit exactly. So You're actually gonna roll the regular damage plus 2d6 worth of bludgeoning damage.
What was the regular damage?
That was a frag grenade 4 or 3.
3.
Just a second to find that.
Good, good. Soon they will understand the power.
I think it's 46.
Go, Lucha. It's your birthday.
14 and 7.
21 points of damage. Okay. He doesn't like that. Drazid, you're waiting for the elevator, I guess?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe I'm not perceptive enough to press the button. Just kind of like standing there while the chaos is happening behind me, you know.
They just come back to like Muzak.
Well, the elevator was already on that level, so you actually get in the elevator and hit the down button. So you're heading downstairs. It's now their turn.
Perfect. Is there decent music in the elevator? Just asking. You know, I like to know. A little jazzy, maybe.
Yeah, it's some good elevator music.
Is there an elevator attendant, or are they also passed out due to the poison toxic gas that affected them?
No, I mean it's the future. There's not elevator attendants. What do you think this is? The 20s?
How do I know? I just woke up. I just learned. I learned myself.
The operative that's behind Dramir and Wedlet takes a swing at Dramir, and let's see, that's 22 against KAC. It takes another swing, natural 20. And so you're gonna take, oh, this is a lot. 7.
What is your KAC?
26.
You take 31 points of bludgeoning damage. And it's now.
I'm just curious, what would that natural 20 total to?
28.
Darn.
Can I do a medicine check to getting to know how many hit points I have?
Sure. What do you? Okay. How many hit points have you taken total?
41.
Okay. Make me a medicine check.
17.
A 17. You realize you have 64 hit points, but you also have some stamina that you don't know.
Okay.
Which will come off first. Let's see. It is. Which one am I looking at? Oh, this is the guy in the back. That's been casting the spells.
Yeah, you really want to get rid of that guy. He's becoming to be a penis.
All right. I need Wedlet to make me a will save.
Oh, Wedlet, sorry. A will save? Okay.
Yes.
20.
That will pass, so you're going to take half damage on this.
Okay.
Grab the right dice. It is 14 total, so 7 points of damage as he sends a mind thrust into your brain.
Oh.
And that is his turn. It's the main guy's turn. And he's going to attempt to slice at basis 1 again.
You cannot demoralize me. Driving the ship.
I don't think that's going to hit. That's a 7 on the die, so probably not going to hit. It is Basis's turn.
All right, I'm driving this ship.
You're going to attempt to grab the ship. You would have to actually walk away from him in order
That's
to
fine.
do that.
That's fine.
He's going to take attack of opportunity since you're walking away.
Don't even notice.
23 to hit.
Miss.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, it says 28. And
Okay.
30. Yep.
All right. All right. So you
I'm
jump down
driving.
in the sheet. Make me a piloting check.
Golden dice. Yes. 19 on the dice.
That's
There's
a
like
20.
a big battle raging on us, and I just want to get this picture in my head. There's a massive battle raging around us. I've gone and made myself a sandwich, and you've got like, I don't know, like a pack of cigarettes, your shades on, and you're on a mission from God, and you're just gonna drive the ship.
I'm gonna try to turn us upside down.
As you try to
upside down.
fire up the ship, you realize that somehow the ship's been damaged, and it won't actually. And the piloting controls and that stuff are offline.
Reboot, Control, Alt, Delete.
But all the gravity and all the life systems that keep you guys alive are actually still working. So that's your turn. That brings us back to the top of the order, and it's the Vanguard's turn. And
Did the Vanguard ever get up?
no, it's his turn now, so he has to get up, which
Can I react?
trying to decide if I actually want to get up. Yeah, he's gonna have to get up, which means that Dramir and Wedley can both take attacks of opportunity.
Let's take it down, Dreamer. Talking about
15.
15 total.
Yep.
That will not hit.
28.
Wedlet. 28 will hit.
27.
27 points of damage.
Yep.
He is still standing. So
He's really hardy.
he looks at Wedlet and just doesn't really like you.
I've literally been beating him upside the head with a shield for the past minute.
And that's going to be a 22 to shield bash you.
That's a miss. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
That is your turn then.
Yep.
So
it's me. It's me. Oh yeah, I'm gonna attack him again. Try to put him in the proverbial dirt. I think that's gonna miss. That's a 60.
That'll miss.
Okay.
Dravir, you're up.
Sandwich time. Oh, sorry, the other one.
Sandwich time.
Let's all get sandwiches.
We're gonna make a Drumir Wedlet Vanguard sandwich.
I'm gonna use another grenade for that magic user.
Okay.
That
So throw that.
25.
So we know that it's.
That's hit.
Which means more pow pow. Bang bang pow pow.
Boot up.
It's gonna be spicy.
27.
27. Yeah, he definitely doesn't like that. Um,
It's gonna be spicy,
all
just
right.
like the sandwich.
And Drazit is downstairs heading towards the dining room.
So do I need to make a perception check? I'm looking for like maybe some pumpernickel or some rye.
They
You
actually
touched
have
my
these.
pumpernickel.
They actually have these nice machines that you just put your order into and it makes it.
Excellent.
But
I want
it
that
is,
pickle on the side too. Just let's make that clear.
okay.
I'm gonna give you a
and
bad
pickles.
review on your game if you don't give me the pickle.
We'll see how many rounds it takes for you to get your sandwich. It is now the magic user's turn.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. What does he want to do? Oh, I know what he wants to do.
Make me a sandwich. That's
He-
what he wants to do.
He's gonna start casting a spell. And
Stop doing that.
this spell takes a full round to cast, so it won't actually come to fruition until his next turn. So it's one of their other turns.
Can we tell like what he's casting?
On your turn, you could roll a mysticism check.
Okay.
To try as he's chanting and waving his hands around. But it's the operative's turn. The operative is gonna roll a sneak attack against, a trick attack against, Wedlet, and actually no, he's gonna make a full attack, which means he can do 3 attacks.
Yeah, he just takes like a minus
Can we
2
do that?
attack, right?
Yeah,
we
full
can do
attacks?
that.
What?
You take a
Well-
minus 4 to attack, right?
No, triple attack is actually one of the features he has as part of his class.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You could take a full attack action as -4 to both attacks.
Oh.
So, let's see, a 25 Wedlet.
Nope. Bing.
26.
Nope.
Really?
I'm standing here with a riot shield, just like holding the door.
Okay, that's his turn. It is the guy who's next to Basis 1. He's going to attack Basis 1. That's probably gonna miss. Hang on. 14. Yeah, that's
No, I've had 30.
Basis, you're up.
I will shoot the captain in the face.
Well, now he's in melee with you, so you're gonna take a -4 to that attack if you try to do it with him in melee.
Let's see. Well, I want to do. Yes, I need to do the 5-foot step. Right?
Okay. You can do the 5-foot step and then attack.
Okay. And I want to full attack like you were talking about, or can I not do that? Only
You can't
certain
do that
classes?
because you moved.
Oh, okay.
So the full attack is a full round action.
Okay. Here comes golden dice again. 17 plus 14.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah. Yeah. Demoralize. Bang. I'm getting emotional here. Is this robot?
So what kind of damage we looking at?
6 plus 6 plus 9 plus 10.
15, 25.
Yeah. Demoralize you.
Um,
Dun, 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 dun.
that update. All right. It is.
How's he looking here?
He's looking
Come on,
okay.
Captain. I want you to demoralize, and I want you to stand down.
Yeah, he's not gonna do that. It's the Vanguard's turn. We're to the top of round 5, I think. Hey, Sean, are we running over time now?
yes,
No, we
11.
should have another 30 minutes at least.
Oh, okay.
Gotta
make
take
sure.
a break. Gotta take a break.
Okay.
It takes 30 minutes to get a sandwich. That's also
Um,
going to affect the review.
That's okay. You're welcome. You're welcome to take a break.
The Vanguard is going to attack Dramir, and rolls a 20 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. And it's Wedlet's turn.
All right, Wedlet. Wedlet is sick of fighting this other Vanguard. It's like fighting a brick wall. Now he knows what other people feel like. That is a 27.
That'll hit.
All right. And that's going to be 26 damage.
26 damage. Yeah, he falls. And
I'm going to say
all right.
she just kind of cuts him in half with her shield.
Not in half, but he's on the ground. Dramir, you're up.
Oh, he just falls down. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
And there's an operative right behind you. Or another person who's been
Behind me?
stabbing you. Yes.
yeah, but I want to try to kill that magic user.
Okay.
Good plan.
Well,
That magic user keeps hitting me with crap, so please do.
yeah. So, yeah, 0 pistol.
Okay. Roll that attack.
Nope.
What'd you roll?
he rolled a nope.
You rolled a nope.
13 in total.
Yeah, that's gonna be a nope. All right, Drazit's waiting on his sandwich, and it is the magic user's turn,
No.
and his spell finishes,
Forgot to do the mysticism check. Oh well.
and you see in the middle of the room a large, a medium-sized spectral wolf.
Uh-oh. Summoning things.
And he commands the wolf to attack. And it will move to Wedlet.
Uh-oh.
They're coming.
Give me just a second.
Dig in. Our goblin friend summoned a spectral wolf that is now attacking me.
What? Why can't
It's
we do that?
The magic user's actually a hobgoblin, but we'll roll with it.
Much lankier, bigger version of a goblin.
Yes. Just give me a second to add the wolf into my stuff here so I have stats.
Not to mention smarter.
Oh. Hang on. I have to find something that's gonna work.
Just make something up.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, look, an adult silver dragon.
Oh, what?
Man,
Uh,
I'm
I
gonna,
can make it a sandwich.
let's just yeah.
I think it's about to make a sandwich out of me, whatever he's conjuring up. Nom nom nom.
What kind of class is this character? Just so I know. Reminds me of a Shadowrun thing.
y- Again, that would take a check.
I just meant like me as a person interested in it.
Yeah, I'll let you know after
Okay.
we're done here.
Yeah, it's
Um,
shaman.
I could tell you.
I'm gonna get my Ares Predator 5 and take him out.
Where is it? I know it's on here somewhere.
Yeah, Shadowrun's fun to play actually.
Yeah, once you get used to it, like it goes a lot faster, and I like some of the mechanics. Like the initiative is really interesting, and the
Yeah. I've been playing that game
Okay.
since it first came out. Its conception.
oh cool.
And this little, it's actually not a wolf. It's called a squawks. It looks kind of like a fox. It's going to try to bite you. And no.
Hurrah.
Just no.
It's just like bitey face against like plexiglass.
But he realizes he's added somebody else for you guys to divert your attention away. And he is gonna start.
Not a fan of that guy.
Um,
That guy over there. Don't like him.
um, ooh, I need Wedlet. Um, to make me a will save again.
Oh my gosh. This guy's just attacking my brain. An 11.
That fails. And he just casts hold person on you.
Oh jeez.
The last,
Come on.
which will last for 8 rounds.
But
The target becomes paralyzed and freezes in place. It is aware and breathes normally, but can't take any physical actions, even speech. A held creature can't cast spells.
Now
Each round,
I do have one question. So he spent a full round summoning that thing, and then
Right.
he's casting another spell on the same turn.
so the
right?
full round spell was actually his last action, or his last
Okay,
turn.
so it was like his last turn. It was
Yeah,
just that it
and
took
then
the
it
whole
comes
turn.
to fruition on this round.
Got it.
But he still has an action for this round.
Okay, cool.
Each round on your turn, you can attempt a full action to do a new saving throw, new will
Okay.
save.
Got it.
So
Can I do that, or am I just stuck making the sandwich?
you're stuck.
Alright.
Yours was a much higher level spell. But
we only have how long does 8 rounds last? So we only have 20 minutes.
8 rounds is 36 seconds in game. But we're only on round 6 now, so yeah. All right, so it is.
But I get to make a save at the end of my next turn, so it's not.
Yeah. It is one of their turns. It's this guy. Let's see what he's gonna do. This is the operative that's behind Dramir, and Wedlet. He realizes that Wedlet's kind of out of the battle for now, so he's gonna focus on Dramir. He is going to make a trick attack and passes. So he gets that trick damage that he hits. 27, Dramir.
Yep.
Okay.
That hit.
That's since he adds the trick damage, I gotta roll that too. That's 39 points of damage as he hits you with a hammer.
Okay.
What are you down to now?
80.
80? Okay, you still have some stamina left. But and he has one more attack with the hammer. 25?
Nope.
No, okay. All right. It is the leader's turn. That's a natty 19 against basis 1 for a.
Is that a critical hit too? A 19?
I gotta check. Hang on. It's not a critical, but it is a 27 to hit.
It says here 20 that it's a 28. So, like we're all so strong.
Jeez. Okay.
High defense party.
That would make it your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna double down attack with the ice needle.
Okay, so
I'm really going for his eye. He's a pirate. It needs an eye patch.
okay.
Try and get that eye.
That's a -4 to both attacks.
But you get 2.
One will probably miss, and the other one is a. Let's see. What's 19 plus 11 minus 4
19 plus 1 minus 4 is a
plus,
16.
plus 11
Oh, plus 11, that's a 26.
minus 4.
That's a 26.
Uh-huh.
Which will miss.
Oh. I feel like you gotta get it's a 20 or nothing in this game.
All right. We're back to the top of the order. The Vanguard's dead. Or he's on the floor at least. And ouch. Okay. Wedlet, I need you to make me a will save.
Oh, yeah, to try and get out of the whole person.
Yeah.
That is an 18.
Let me just make sure real quick.
Is it enough? Will it be enough? We don't know. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
An 18 is enough. All right.
Sweet.
That's a full round action, so you'll get your turn next time.
Yep.
Dramir, you're up.
The officer who attacks me, is he injured in any way?
He has been hit.
Okay. God. I guess I'm gonna. Nah, I still shoot the hobgoblin.
Okay.
Get that caster. Get it.
Yeah. $28
Woo!
Just a second.
with the zero pistol.
That will hit.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, you did it.
Fry his face.
I don't have damage yet. For
Oh,
the zero pistol.
the zero pistol.
You're like, I've been hit with this before.
2d6 plus 5.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Seven.
No, no. God.
Wait, did you roll 2 1s?
Yeah.
Lucha!
Snake
No,
eyes.
you did not. Oh my goodness.
Okay. All right. Well, that's your turn. Drazit's still waiting on a sandwich.
Yeah, when is that sandwich actually gonna come? Like, it's
But you did damage at least. 7 damage. You did.
It's only been 12 seconds since you got to the machine. And it is the spellcaster's turn.
They're just dying over there.
Seeing that his spell that was holding Wedlet failed.
Don't do it again. Don't. No. Bad caster. No. Spray. Bad. No.
I need
You go outside.
I need Wedlet and Dramir to both make a reflex save.
Reflex. You know, I am slightly better at that. But that just means I'll roll worse. Nope, it doesn't. That's a 23.
A what?
23.
Okay, pass. Dramir, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 7. I don't know what I have.
Oh, you don't know what your reflex is.
No.
Your reflex is plus 5. So that's a 13. That's a fail. So it's... they used Force Blast in that area. The operative that's standing behind you passed, so he's going to take a little bit of this. But it's a total of 6 points of damage. So Dramir takes full, and Wedlet takes half.
What was
It's called Force Blast.
Yeah.
So it's 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And
How much damage was it?
6 points total, so you take half.
Okay.
And it's the captain's turn. And that's a 26 to hit basis against KAC.
His KAC is 30. Right? Drew?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, you hit me. Yes, sorry. Yes.
I did hit you?
You got me. You got me.
Okay, good.
You got me. Do your worst. I still don't know how many hit points I have, or staminas, or resolve.
got more than one. You're fine.
Yeah. Bring
Yeah,
it.
I haven't done enough damage to any of you to do anything. That's
Bring it. Bring it. Bring it.
really low.
So much HP.
That's 16 points of slashy damage.
All right. I had 58.
Oh, you're still good.
70 minus 72 stamina.
Yep, you're still good.
Man.
Basis, it's your turn.
Which
Basis. I am going to. How many? There's only 2 people left, right? One of them's the magic guy.
There's
Can
3.
you kill the magic guy?
The magic guy, the operative, and the captain are still up. Plus the wolf, which I forgot to play
Can-
this round.
Can I grapple this guy and like fight him to the ground and try to, I don't know, steal his sword and?
You could definitely do that. That's a combat maneuver.
Okay, let's combat maneuver him.
Okay. Now I gotta figure out what your combat maneuver is.
The only thing I see on here that says combat maneuver is 43. up here.
Hold on.
I'm like, my robot sense is like going away, and I'm getting rage. I think I would multi-class into barbarian if I could. And I would
A
rage.
humanized
I would rage him.
android.
Yeah.
Excellent.
The cafeteria Yelp review is great.
You have a plus 11 to combat maneuver bonus.
Okay.
Ooh,
So
nice.
roll that d20.
17 plus. What'd you say? 11.
11. So that's a 28.
Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Now, on a grapple check, it hits his KAC plus 8, which for him is a 31. So he breaks off your attempts to grapple him.
Why are all the numbers so high?
Because we're doing high-level play. I don't. So we're back to the top of the order. It is Wedlet's turn.
Oh, Widlet. All right. So this Vanguard is beneath him on the ground. Is the Vanguard unconscious?
The Vanguard is unconscious.
Okay.
You have an operative right behind you that's been stabbing at Dromir.
I'm going to take my blade and finish the Vanguard.
Oh, straight up kill him. Okay.
Execution style.
That's an auto hit. So roll me that damage. And then double it.
Auto hit. Damage double. So 44 damage.
Yeah, he's dead. Completely.
Cool.
You did it.
And now I'm going to move. I'm going to move. Is the operative going to be able to hit at me if I move?
Yes.
All right. Well, yes, I'll stay here. I'll turn toward the operative.
Okay. That doesn't do anything. But Dromir, it's your turn.
Who died just now?
The Vanguard, who was unconscious,
Oh,
Yeah, the Vanguard is finally dead.
he's completely dead. Non-recoverable.
I didn't want the caster to bring him back.
I'm going for the spellcaster.
Okay.
21.
A 21 or 31?
21.
21 against EAC will hit.
Yes.
All right.
Make with the boom pow. Oh no!
8.
8 points.
That's not encouraging.
Why do your dice hate you?
Chipping away.
Oh my gosh!
It is Drazit's turn. Drazit's sandwich finally comes up, so he can go find his. Drazit gets his sandwich. Pickle is on the side, so don't worry. And it is now the spellcaster's turn. And the spellcaster, realizing that you just killed one of his players, is gonna do a little spell called Command Undead.
Oh, jeez.
There's necromancers in space too.
There are.
Didn't want him to heal him and bring him back. Still got around that somehow.
It is going to raise this guy and tell him to fight. And so the Vanguard is back in the battle
No!
and has a number of undead hit points.
I do not like this. I'm
But
very
he-
upset by this.
But he is prone, and we will go from there. And it's
got
another one of their turns.
We got 5 minutes. 5-minute warning.
Oh, okay. It's the operative's turn, and he's been stabbing at Dromir, so why not? Natty 2 and Natty 3 misses. It is the captain's turn. And he's going
Captain.
to stab at basis.
Miss.
24.
No, you'll miss. Just
Oh,
give up. You must give up. You're
All right.
stuck in this time loop.
Basis, it's your turn.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain. I will stab him with the ice needle.
Okay.
Hitting that eye. I'm gonna. If I get it. I'm gonna take it out. 18 plus 14. No, plus 11. 18 plus 11.
29 will hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah!
Ah.
We're gonna go there. We're gonna win.
20 total.
All
9
right.
plus 11. And I want that eye.
It
I'm gonna
definitely
freeze it.
It definitely did some damage. All right. Back top of the order, Wedlet.
Yay.
You notice that the Vanguard starts twitching and moving in front of you.
Stab it again.
So you're gonna stab the prone Vanguard. all
Yes, it's starting to come back. She goes, no!
right? Let me.
Oh, shoot. I'm stabbing it, not shielding it. Dummy.
What is that attack roll?
That is a 26 versus my prone opponent.
Let me add the prone condition here, so I can make sure I get all of that.
Which I hope it's.
And that is a. That is a hit.
Sweet.
What do you? How much damage do you do?
That is gonna be 38 damage.
And he stops twitching.
Good. Like stabs and goes.
Okay, I think he's really dead now.
Dramir, you're up.
I'm going for the spellcaster again.
Okay.
Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him!
22.
Is a hit. You have a chance to kill him.
Do it.
Yes, do it.
Do it.
Yes, you did it.
Do it. Do it.
8.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh my.
And he falls to the ground.
Yes!
Yay.
Hey.
As soon as this happens, Drazit, your little sandwich expedition breaks. On your turn, you can run, which is 4 times your movement.
No, you gotta eat that
You know
sandwich.
what? Screw
And-
this. I'm waiting for my sandwich. I've waited here now for like almost 30 seconds, and I haven't got my sandwich. I'm
Yeah,
waiting for my
you
sandwich.
got it on the last round.
Yeah, you got it last turn.
Yeah,
You gotta
okay.
enjoy it. You've earned it.
You've got your sandwich, but your mind breaks free and you realize you're in the middle of a battle. What are you doing? But on your turn, you can actually. It is your turn. So, this happens. It'll take you 3 rounds to get back upstairs. So I'm gonna guess you want to double move back to
Yeah, you know, I think I'm gonna double move as long as I don't like drop my sandwich or anything like that I waited so patiently.
Okay, yeah, that's
I'll
fine.
grab my axe and my sandwich and I'll just haul butt into like the into the lift. It's like I'll take a bite as I'm waiting in the elevator. You know?
Okay.
Do you just like suddenly realize, oh crap, there's a battle going on. Oh, what a nice sandwich.
It is the operative's turn, and that's gonna miss. That's gonna miss. It misses 2 shots on Dramir, and it's the captain's turn.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Captain, where's your eye?
Uh,
You can't see me. I froze your eyeball.
24 to hit.
I will like let him hit me. Is that a possibility?
You can let him hit you, I guess.
Yes. I want to like put the chest out, and I'm being human, you know. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
you're gonna hit me. I'm evolving.
Uh,
I don't know if that's possible.
that's 5. Hold on. That's 17 points of slashing damage.
Aha.
And it's your turn.
All right, I've got 89 minus 89 stamina.
You still have a few stamina left.
All right, I'm getting that eye, Captain, and I'm gonna crush it into frozen dust. This is 22, but you should let me hit you because I will let you hit me.
No, that's
So-
not gonna happen.
It's only fair.
All right, it's Wendlet's turn.
Do we have
All
to
right.
go?
Oh yeah, it is time. So let's just finish this up real quick. As you guys are continuing to battle, the captain sees 2 of his members fall. He decides it's not worth it. And lays down his
Finally.
weapons. He says, "All I wanted was a crummy ship. The gas that I put in the ventilation system knocked all of you out. I don't know why you guys are still alive.
'Cause we're invincible.
I guess I'll go back to my ship and take off
No.
from here."
No way, I'm grappling him.
And he actually gets down on his knees and lets you guys take him into custody. And you guys have successfully retaken the ship. Upon further investigation of the ship, as you guys walk around, you find more goblins that were down in the cargo hold, and they were getting ready to poison all of the water you had on the ship. But because you took out their captain, they lay down their arms also, and and you guys have successfully saved the water shipment that was going to a desert planet.
All right.
I just like to say,
Yeah.
you guys are really, really bad at fighting. And what you were doing with that one guy trying to bring him back from the dead really messed up.
Or,
You
talking to me or them? 'Cause it's
Them.
I'm just gonna kind of appear outside of I guess, the lift with my axe and my sandwich in hand, kind of survey the room and said, "Oh, good job.
Is that my marble rye?
Yeah, you want some?"
Captain, you've taught me what it means to be human, and humans are no good. I'm gonna extract your eyeball and wear it.
all right. So
A bad journey for.
that will end this this edition of Starfinder Mystery Character Starfinder. Stay tuned all weekend, or the rest of today at least, for more Thread Raiders playing games and raising money for One Drop. Thank you all for joining in.
Thank you everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
We earned it.
Thank you.
Y'all have a great morning.
Did it.